Hi there, I'm here with you today on a really exciting day in Olympia. We're going to be hearing three very important bills for the middle class here in Washington State. The first is increasing our state's minimum wage. The second bill is on pay equity for women. And the third is a bill that I've prime sponsored relating to paid sick and safe leave in Washington State. So this is kind of a hairy day because these are so important and there's so much interest in them that we're going to actually have a press conference and then hearings and probably a fair amount of media attention throughout the day. So I just thought I'd have you tag along with me today and see what this is like on a big day like today is. So as usual, I'm running a few minutes late, but we're just moving into our press conference right now. I've heard that there's actually 100 people or so in the room, so I'm excited to go in. Come on in and check it out with me.
Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Teresa Mosqueda with the Washington State Labor Council, AFL-CIO, but here today with a broad coalition of workers, small business owners, and legislators who are standing with community, faith, labor, and business calling for legislators to raise the wage, pass paid sick and safe days, and create equal pay for equal work.
I can't tell you the number of people workers who tell me that this economy is not working for them. It is working simply just for the wealthy few. And we can't have that anymore. It's wrong. We need an economy in Washington State that works for everybody, not just those wealthy few. 1 million workers in this state don't have paid sick leave, and every single one of those workers has to make a choice between taking care of themselves or a family member and going to work. Those workers, I've heard from so many of them who tell me that they have to make choices if their child is sick on a Monday, whether or not to send their child to school or to stay home with their sick child or put food on the table at the end of the week. That, frankly, is just the definition of wrong. Thank you. So that was a pretty exciting press conference, if you ask me. A lot of great members of the community out and lots of just working families telling their stories. That's the kind of thing we love down here in Olympia. Now I'd like you to head off with me to where we're actually going to have the hearing. I expect to be maybe a little bit less warmly received here. The Republican members of the Senate haven't really expressed a lot of support for these bills, but I still have hope that we can get them there. Let's go. So here I am at the Senate hearing room. I've heard that the hearing room is also filled, standing room only. I'm really excited to be able to talk to senators about this bill. Come on and join me. My testimony is not going to be about all the data. There's quite a bit of research and data talking about the importance of paid sick leave, but I want to talk to you a little bit about my journey for getting here on this bill. First of all, I would say that I was diagnosed as a diabetic when I was 12 years old, and every job choice I've made in my entire life has been based on whether or not I could get health care at my job and whether or not I could get paid sick leave. I know how nerve-wracking that was for me in making decisions about my employment, and I know how nerve-wracking that is for the over 1 million workers in Washington State who don't have paid sick and safe leave. Well, I just finished my testimony on the paid sick leave bill. I think it went really well. I'm excited and hoping that the committee will move it out of committee so the whole Senate can vote on it. I'd really encourage you, if these are important issues to you, whether it be paid sick leave or minimum wage or pay equity for women, or all three of them, contact your legislators. Let us know what you're thinking. It's really important right now that your voice is heard. So I'm off now to hear testimony on the budget that the House issued last Friday. And so I encourage you also to pay attention to the budget. It's really important for everyone in the state of Washington. Thanks.